Myanmar is very much in the spotlight this week as democracy leader Aung San Suu Kyi makes a high-profile visit to Europe. Back home, President Thein Sein has promised the next wave of economic reform in a bid to attract further foreign investment. But before investors jump on the bandwagon, what are some of the risks that they should be mindful of? Let's find out more in the ABT interview. My guest tonight is Group Managing Director of Spire Research and Consulting, Leon Perera. Leon, Myanmar is keen to attract foreign investment, but there are some questions about the government's commitment to economic and political reforms. So do you like what you've been seeing so far?
Good evening, Steve. Well, I definitely like what we've been seeing. The announcement by Prime Minister Thein Sein actually came as somewhat of a surprise. I think it really shows how the pro-reform group within the Myanmar government is actually strengthening its hand relative to the hardliners. I think such a bold opening up, announcing an increase in the tax holiday up to 100% foreign ownership and so on for foreign investors wasn't expected to come so quickly at this stage. I think the hand of the reformers may be strengthened perhaps by the Western support that has been garnered by Aung San Suu Kyi's tour of Europe. So definitely things are trending in the right direction, good momentum on the part of the reformers, and that's good news for investors and for Myanmar as well.
Now, Myanmar has been asking for sanctions to be completely lifted, but so far countries like the US are staying put. It's only easing sanctions for 1 year. Now, how should businesses straddle between the two, trying to tap into opportunities in Myanmar, but yet worrying that if the political situation deteriorates, they might be forced to pull out?
Well, all business is, of course, a risk, and this is a particularly risky judgment call. The answer, of course, is to be more cautious on larger investments. For big projects, for very capital-intensive projects, companies will be more cautious, and they will need to calibrate the way the investment is done, the way funds are pumped into the country with the degree of progress in the bilateral relationship.
Now, you mentioned caution. Some investors are also concerned that Myanmar still needs a more transparent legal framework to govern growing foreign investments and support fair business practice. Now, regulatory uncertainty is among the biggest concerns for any foreign company looking to invest in the country. What can the Myanmar government do to improve the business confidence?
Well, the Myanmar government has shown a great appetite for passing laws to open up the economy to business, to foreign investors. What they need to show now is that they have a strong ability or a strengthening ability to enforce those laws, to operate a government that really can oversee the foreign investment, to create good, robust frameworks of rules and regulations, to enforce them properly, to have a functioning legal system and so on. The second thing they need to do, which is perhaps even more important, is to bring in a handful of very symbolic big investment projects from iconic international investors. And those big deals are going to have to be negotiated on a case-by-case basis, but they will be the key, the absolute key to generating psychological momentum among the broader investment community to get them to come into Myanmar.
Thank you very much, Leon. That was Leon Perera, the Group Managing Director for Spire Research and Consulting.
Thank you.